Imagine this. You're at home, watching your favorite show, when suddenly everything goes black. Not just your screen, but the lights, the street lamps, the entire city. In a matter of seconds, the world as we know it is plunged into darkness. This isn't just a local outage. From New York to Tokyo, London to Sydney, every city, every town, every corner of the globe goes dark. The constant hum of modern life is replaced by an eerie, unsettling silence. Initially, there's confusion. People peer out their windows, check their circuit breakers, and reach for their phones, only to find no signal. The internet is gone. Radio and television stations are off the air. Every line of communication we rely on has been severed. The world is disconnected, and for the first time in generations, we are truly alone in the dark. Panic begins to set in. How long will this last? What caused it? With no news, no updates, rumors spread like wildfire, fueling fear and uncertainty. Within hours, the second wave of problems hits. You turn on the tap, but only a trickle of water comes out, and then nothing. Water treatment and pumping stations have failed. The clean water we take for granted is now a finite resource, locked away in pipes and reservoirs. People rush to the stores, but the shelves are emptying fast. With no refrigeration, fresh food is spoiling. Cash registers don't work, credit cards are useless pieces of plastic, and soon, the stores are stripped bare. What's left is what people have in their homes. Hospitals, the beacons of hope in any crisis, are facing their own nightmare. Backup generators can only last so long. Life support machines begin to fail. Surgeries are halted. The medical infrastructure that saves lives every day is crumbling, unable to function without the electricity that powers it. The most vulnerable are the first to suffer in this new dark world. Days turn into weeks. The global economy has completely frozen. Without electricity, there are no banks, no stock markets, no digital transactions. The entire financial system has evaporated. The money in your bank account might as well not exist. Society begins to fracture under the strain. People, desperate for food and water, begin to turn on each other. The rules of civilization start to fray as survival becomes the only priority. Chaos reigns in the streets as governments struggle to maintain order without communication or resources. The silent threats are just as terrifying. Gas pumps are useless, meaning transportation grinds to a halt. There are no deliveries, no emergency services on the move. Traffic lights are out, making every intersection a danger zone. And then there's the unseen menace: nuclear power plants. Without constant cooling, their cores could overheat, leading to meltdowns that would release catastrophic amounts of radiation into the environment. A worldwide power outage isn't just an inconvenience. It's a potential extinction-level event. Our entire modern world is built on a foundation of electricity. We've created a complex, interconnected system that has given us incredible advancements. But it's also our greatest vulnerability. From the food we eat to the water we drink, from our ability to communicate to our very economic survival, everything depends on the steady flow of power. This scenario forces us to ask a hard question. Have we become too dependent? Are we prepared for a world where the lights go out and stay out? As we imagine the first flicker of power returning, a single light in a sea of darkness, it's a symbol of hope. But it's also a stark reminder. Global blackout is more than just an interesting thought experiment. It's a plausible threat that highlights the fragility of our civilization. It shows us that the line between order and chaos is as thin as a copper wire. It forces us to think about what really matters and how we would survive if the systems we rely on every single day simply vanished. What would you do? How would you and your community cope? Thinking about these things now might be the most important preparation we can make. Thanks for watching. If this video made you think, consider subscribing for more content that explores the world around us. Stay safe and stay prepared.